In coaching sessions, what you're looking to do is give the client space. You want to give them space to think and process and reflect and imagine and generate. There's so much that can happen when you give the client space in a coaching session. How do you do that? By bringing silence into the coaching session. As I train new and aspiring executive coaches, of course, I want to cover the basics, establishing the agreement, creating trust and rapport with the client, ensuring that they understand this is a confidential and safe space, and then starting to move towards the objective, exploring the what is behind the challenge, how might they go about addressing the challenge. All of this is going to happen in the coaching session, and I train to that. But one of the advanced ideas that I try to get even new coaches to understand is the value of silence. This is really difficult for newer coaches because in regular conversation, we don't have long periods of silence. It just doesn't happen. So to unlearn that style of conversation and learn the coaching conversation, which has these extended periods of silence, is really important and valuable. So think about 2 to 3 seconds of silence as your benchmark, your initial goal. Let's count it out. That's 3 seconds roughly of silence. And that's what it takes to get uncomfortable and to start realizing that this is a different kind of conversation. And to be able to actually generate new ideas takes a minimum of 3 to 5 seconds. Otherwise, your client is just coming up with ideas that were already swirling around up here. We want new ideas, and those new ideas come from bringing more extended periods of silence. So you understand that. That's the first win of having silence in sessions. There is a second win for you, the coach. And not just that they're able to think, reflect, imagine, create new ideas. It's not all that. No, it's that you get to be fully present, really concentrate on the client, and not think so hard about what your next question is going to be. See, I find that newer coaches who do not use silence in their coaching sessions usually come in quick with their next question as soon as the client has stopped talking. And they were thinking of that question while the client was talking. Otherwise, they wouldn't have it ready to go so quickly. That's a problem because you yourself as the coach want to reflect, want to think, want to understand and conceive of what might be the blocker here, or what might be the question that helps them to really think differently about their situation, to reframe, gain a new perspective, uncover a blind spot in their thinking. That happens when you yourself enter into periods of silence. So that's the win-win of silence, is the client has the time and space that they need, and you as the coach have the time and space that you need. So here's my challenge to you in the next coaching session that you have. Think about bringing in 3 periods of extended silence that last for 3 to 5 seconds. Okay? 3 periods that last 3 to 5 seconds in your next coaching session. Try that and see how that feels. It's going to be uncomfortable, but I think you'll actually start to appreciate how it helps you to come up with a better question that is presented succinctly with as few words as possible, maximizing the impact, and how it puts your client into a different frame of mind and really enables them to ease into the coaching session and get comfortable being uncomfortable with this being a coaching session and realizing they need to think differently. I think you're really going to appreciate it. Let me know what you think. Do you have any questions about this challenge? Post them in comments below. Once you try it, come back and post in the comments below how it worked for you. Or email me at michael@BAECexecutivecoach.com. I love hearing from viewers of the channel. And any questions that you have about coaching in general, feel free to send them my way. I may answer them either by email or in a future video, or I may point you to a past video that you missed that answers the question. Now, you may want to know, besides the videos on this channel, how else can you learn from me? Consider enrolling in the Center for Executive Coaching, where I serve as a faculty member and have since 2019. I lead online classes most weeks of the year, mentor coaching groups 4 times a year, and I also do in-person seminars several times a year. I may have one coming up around the corner that you could register for and learn directly from me how to become one of the world's leading executive coaches. It's all possible for you when you join the Center for Executive Coaching, and then you have access to so much material and other faculty members who are excellent. I'm just one of a whole team of faculty members of the CEC, all dedicated to supporting you to be an executive coach, a career coach, and even a business coach. So visit my blog site, BAECexecutivecoachtraining.com, to learn more about enrollment and options and schedules and so forth. You'll also see other resources there to support you. And follow my LinkedIn page. Search for Bay Area Executive Coach on LinkedIn. Follow that page where we share posts for coaches each and every week. Thank you very much. Much.